It's a Saturday morning in October, and I'm sitting at our kitchen table in our West Hartford split level, staring at a chipped ceramic mug that's been cold for an hour. The sun's blasting through the bay window, too bright for fall, and the kitchen smells like bacon grease from last night's BLTs. Emily's across from me, her thumb flicking through her phone like she's trying to break a speed record. She's been silent for 20 minutes, which is a new personal best. Usually, she's got a running critique. My tie's too wide, my meetings run too late, or I stack the dishwasher like an idiot. Today, it's just this thick quiet, like she's laid a trap and I'm one step from springing it. Tom, you're still wearing that shirt, she says, eyes glued to her screen. Her voice is light, but there's a hook in it, like she's fishing for a reaction. I glance at my button-up. It's clean, ironed, the same one I wore to the office yesterday because I got home at 9. What's wrong with it? She smirks, not looking up. Nothing, if you're going for divorced dad at a little league game. I lean back, folding my arms. Funny, you didn't mind it when I wore it to your cousin's wedding. Her eyes flick up, sharp as a razor. That was 3 years ago, Tom. Standards change. You should keep up. There's the jab. It's not just the shirt. It's the way she says it, like I'm a project she's been stuck with for 12 years, and I'm still not up to spec. I've been married to Emily long enough to know her playbook. She doesn't scream or throw things. She just chips away with these little barbs that sound like jokes until you realize they're meant to cut. I used to let it slide, thinking it's her sense of humor. But lately, it's like she's keeping score, and I'm always losing. You got a new dress code for me? I ask, keeping my voice even. Should I run it by you before I leave the house? She sets her phone down, leaning forward. Don't be so sensitive. I'm just saying you could try a little harder. Try harder for what? Your Instagram aesthetic. Her smile tightens. For us. You know, looking like you care. I laugh, short and dry. I care plenty. Paid for that phone you're glued to, didn't I? She rolls her eyes. Oh, here we go? The money card. Real classy, Tom. Classy's my middle name. I stand, grab my mug, and dump the coffee in the sink. I'm hitting the gym. Need anything while I'm out? She picks up her phone again, dismissing me. Don't forget the dry cleaning. Again. I pause at the door, hand on the knob. Got it. But I'm thinking, if I'd known this was the start of the whole damn storm, I'd have packed a bag right then. The gym, Iron Pulse, is a 10-minute drive, all concrete walls and steel racks, with hip-hop blaring so loud it shakes the mirrors. I'm on the bench press, pushing 225, when my buddy Mike spots me. He's a contractor, built like a fridge, with a laugh that could rattle the weights. Yo, Tom, you lifting your marriage up there? He says, grinning. I rack the bar and sit up, wiping sweat off my forehead. That'd be a world record. He chuckles, but his eyes narrow, like he's reading me. Trouble at home? I shrug. Same old. Emily's got a new rule today. My shirt's not cutting it. Mike crosses his arms, leaning against the rack. She's still on that? My ex used to pull the same crap. Little comments, like death by 1,000 cuts. You let it slide, it gets worse. Yeah, well, I'm not signing divorce papers over a shirt, I say, grabbing a towel. But it's not just the shirt. It's the way she delivers it, like I'm a tenant who's late on rent. I don't tell Mike that. He's a good guy, but he's got his own problems, and I'm not here to unload. You push back yet? He asks, handing me a water bottle. Not yet, I say, but I'm getting there. He nods, like he's been there. Don't wait too long. Women like that, they don't stop unless you make M. I head to the locker room, Mike's words sticking with me. Emily's been setting the rules for years. Where we go, what I wear, how I act. I used to think it was her being organized. Now I see it for what it is, a leash, and she's been tightening it since the day we said I do. Back home, Emily's in the living room, curled up on the couch with a glass of Chardonnay. It's 11 a.m. That's new. I drop the dry cleaning, her dresses, my suits, all in plastic, on the kitchen counter and head upstairs to shower. She doesn't look up, but I feel her eyes on me, like she's waiting for me to give her an opening. I'm in the shower, water scalding, when I decide I'm done playing her game. Tonight, we're supposed to have dinner with her friends, Karen and Greg, from her yoga class. I know the drill. She'll laugh too loud at their stories, touch my arm like we're America's sweetest couple, then slip in a jab about my job or how I never loosen up. I'm not doing it. Not tonight. I pull on jeans and a fresh shirt, not the one she mocked, and head downstairs. She's still on the couch, wine glass half empty, her phone glowing in her lap. I'm not going to dinner, I say, leaning against the counter. Her head snaps up. What? You heard me. I'm not in the mood for Karen and Greg's wine and wine fest. You go. Have fun. Her lips tighten, like she's swallowing a comeback. You're bailing? Just like that. Just like that. I grab my keys. I'll be at Mike's. Call if you need me. She sets her glass down hard. You're being ridiculous, Tom. It's one dinner. It's never one dinner. I say, turning to face her. It's you deciding how I should act, what I should say, who I should be. I'm not your prop. She laughs, sharp and cold. Oh, please. You're so dramatic. It's just a night out with friends. Friends who think I'm your personal assistant. I step closer. I told you I'm not going. That's the end of it. Her eyes narrow, but she doesn't push. Fine. Run off to Mike's. I'll handle it. You always do. I walk out, hearing the wine glass clink against the coffee table as the door shuts. That's my first move. No chasing, no second ask. I'm not begging her to want me there. If she wants to play queen, she can do it solo. Mike's place is a bachelor's dream. Leather couch, big screen TV, and a fridge stocked with IPAs. He's grilling burgers in the backyard, and a couple of his crew are there. Joey, a wiry electrician with a mouth like a trucker, and Sarah, a landscaper who's tougher than both of us combined. They're laughing about a job where Joey accidentally wired a client's garage to the neighbor's meter, and the neighbor ran a crypto mining rig that spiked the bill to $4,000. Client was pissed, Joey says, flipping a burger. Told me I owed him a new Tesla. Sarah snorts, her boots propped on a cooler. You tell him to shove it. Nah, I fixed it. But I charged him double for the hassle. I'm half listening, sipping a beer, when my phone buzzes. Emily, you're really not coming? Karen's asking where you are. I type back. Told you I'm out. Enjoy. She doesn't reply. I pocket the phone and take another sip. Mike catches my eye. She pissed. Probably, I say. She'll live? Sarah leans forward, cracking her knuckles. What's her deal? You're not allowed to have a night off. I shrug. She likes things her way. Always has. Dinner's just another stage for her to run. Joey laughs, loud and rough. Sounds like my sister. Control freak. You gotta push back, man, or she'll have you on a leash till you're 60. He's not wrong, Sarah says, popping open another beer. My ex tried that crap. Always suggesting what I should wear, who I should talk to. I told him to take his playbook and shove it. You let her set the rules, you're done. I lean back, rolling the bottle between my hands. I'm not done. Just done playing her game. Mike nods, flipping a burger onto a plate. Good. You let her walk all over you. She'll never stop. My ex thought she could guilt me into everything. Took me moving out to shut her up. Joey points his spatula at me. You gotta set the tone, man. Like, my girl tried that once. Told me I was embarrassing her at a bar. I left her ass there. She took an Uber home and never pulled that again. Sarah raises her beer. Preach. Tom, what's your move? I take a long sip, thinking. Already made it. Skipped her dinner. Next, I'm cutting the strings. Mike grins. That's my boy. Start small, but don't stop. The night rolls on, and I'm feeling lighter than I have in months. No fake smiles, no dodging Emily's barbs. Just burgers, beer, and people who don't expect me to audition for my own life. When I get home, Emily's in bed, lights off. I sleep in the guest room. No discussion, no drama. Just my choice. Monday morning, I'm at the office, senior analyst at a logistics firm, crunching numbers for supply chains. It's not sexy, but I'm good at it, and it pays for the house, the cars, and Emily's yoga retreats. My coworker, Lisa, a no-nonsense woman with a pixie cut and a coffee addiction, notices I'm quieter than usual. Rough weekend, she asks, sliding a report across my desk. Something like that. I say, not looking up. She leans against my cubicle, sipping her latte. Spill. You look like you're planning a jailbreak. I laugh, dry and short. Just navigating some home stuff. Emily's not thrilled I skipped her friend's dinner. Lisa raises an eyebrow. She's still running the show? Thought you were smarter than that. I'm getting there. I say, tapping my pen. Just takes time to see the board clearly. She nods, like she gets it. My brother went through the same. His wife had him on a schedule like he was her intern. He finally left when she tried to pick his damn socks. You got a plan? Working on it, I say. I don't elaborate. Lisa's sharp, but I'm not here to spill my guts. By noon, Emily texts, "We need to talk about Saturday. You embarrassed me." I read it twice, feeling the heat in my chest. Not guilt, anger. Embarrassed her? I didn't show up to play prop in her perfect couple act, and now I'm the bad guy. I typed back, "You seemed fine. We'll talk later." I don't wait for her reply. I call my bank and move half our joint savings to a separate account. It's not about screwing her over, it's about options. If she wants to play hardball, I'm not starting from zero. I also cancel our joint credit card. She's got her own. She'll manage. That night, we're in the kitchen, and she's ready for war. She's chopping carrots like she's auditioning for a slasher flick, each slice louder than the last. "You didn't even apologize," she says, not looking at me. For what? Not wanting to hear Greg's golf stories for the 100th time. She slams the knife down. "For ditching me. Karen thought you were mad at me. Do you know how that looks?" I lean against the counter, arms crossed. "I don't care how it looks. I told you I wasn't going. You went anyway. Sounds like a win-win." Her eyes narrow. "You're acting like a child, Tom. And you're acting like my boss. I'm not on your payroll, Emily." She laughs, sharp and cold. "Oh, please. You're so sensitive. It was one dinner." "It's not one dinner," I say, stepping closer. "It's every dinner. Every time you decide what I should say, wear, or think. I'm done with your script." She crosses her arms, mimicking me. "So what? You're just going to pout? Run off to Mike's every time you don't get your way?" I don't blink. I'm not running anywhere. I'm just not dancing to your tune anymore. She stares, like she's waiting for me to back down. I don't. Instead, I grab my laptop and head to the study. That night, I book a solo trip to Colorado for next month. No couples retreat, no compromise. Just me, a cabin, and some peace. She doesn't need to know yet. She'll find out when I'm gone. It's mid-November, and I'm tired of the same old routine. Every Sunday, we've got this standing brunch with our neighbors, the Wilsons, Mark and Laura, a couple who talk about their kids' soccer games like it's the Super Bowl. Emily loves it, gets to play the perfect wife, dropping hints about how she's managing me. I'm done with it. This morning, I'm in the garage, tinkering with my old mountain bike, when she walks in, already dressed for brunch in a sweater dress that probably cost more than my tires. "You ready?" she asks, checking her watch. "We're leaving in 10. I'm not going," I say, tightening a bolt. "Got plans." She freezes. "What plans?" "Fixing this bike. Maybe a ride later." "You go. Tell Mark and Laura I said hi." Her voice goes tight. "You're skipping brunch? Again? What's with you lately?" I stand, wiping my hands on a rag. "What's with me is I'm tired of playing your sidekick. Brunch is your thing. Have fun." She steps closer, her heels clicking on the concrete. "This is about control, isn't it? You're trying to punish me for something." I laugh, tossing the rag on the workbench. "Punish you? I'm just living my life, Emily. You should try it." "You're being selfish," she snaps. "Mark and Laura expect us both. It's rude. Then tell them I'm busy. Or don't. I don't care." I grab my tools and head inside, leaving her standing there. No yelling, no second ask. I'm not explaining myself. She can deal. That afternoon, I'm at a local bike shop, picking up a new chain, when I run into Sarah. She's there buying gear for a trail ride, her cart full of energy bars and a new helmet. "You bailed on Emily's brunch thing, didn't you?" she says, grinning. Word travels fast, I say, checking out a tire pump. "Mike told me. Said you're finally growing a spine." I laugh. "About time, right?" She nods, tossing a water bottle into her cart. "Damn right. My ex used to drag me to his family's barbecues, then spend the whole time telling everyone I was too quiet. I started skipping them. He lost his mind, but it felt good." "Yeah, well, Emily's losing her mind too," I say. "Thinks I'm punishing her." Sarah snorts. "She's just mad you're not her puppet anymore. Keep it up. She'll either figure it out or double down." I buy the chain and head home, Sarah's words echoing. Emily's not there when I get back, probably still at brunch, spinning some story about why I'm not there. I don't care. I'm done with her script. It's Thanksgiving, and we're at Emily's parents' place in Greenwich, a colonial mansion with 2 mini windows and a dining table that could seat a jury. Her mom, Diane, is fussing over a turkey that's been roasting since dawn, while her dad, Richard, pours me a whiskey and rambles about his golf swing. Emily's in her element, charming everyone, her laugh bouncing off the chandelier. I'm playing along, nodding, smiling, but I'm on edge. She's been icing me out since the brunch incident, dropping jabs about my selfishness whenever we're alone. We're at the table, surrounded by her family and a couple of neighbors, Paul and Janet, retirees who talk about their RV trips like they're Lewis and Clark. Emily's telling a story about our first date, how I took her to this greasy diner in Hartford because I thought it was romantic. Everyone laughs, and for a second, I feel a flicker of warmth, remembering her stealing fries off my plate, her eyes bright under the neon lights. Then she leans back, smirking. God, what a disaster that was. I only went because I felt bad for you. Young and dumb, right? The table goes quiet. Diane stares at her plate. Richard clears his throat, reaching for his whiskey. Paul chuckles nervously, like he's not sure if it's a joke. Janet's eyebrows shoot up, but she stays silent. I feel the heat in my chest, but I keep my face neutral. Funny, I say, cutting a piece of turkey. I remember you saying you loved it. Guess your memory's selective. Emily's smile falters, but she recovers fast. Oh, come on, Tom. It's just a story. Don't be so serious. I set my fork down, looking at her. I'm not. But if you're rewriting history, let me know. I'll keep up. Paul shifts in his seat, forcing a laugh. Oh, you too. Always keeping it lively. Diane jumps in, her voice tight. Emily, maybe don't poke at him. It's Thanksgiving. Emily's eyes flash, but she keeps her smile. It's just a joke, Mom. Tom's fine. Not really. I say, leaning back. I'm more interested in why my wife thinks it's cute to trash me in front of her family. The room freezes. Richard sets his glass down. Hard. Now, Tom, let's not make a scene. No scene. I say, looking at him. Just clarity. Emily, if you've got a problem with me, say it. Don't dress it up as a joke. Janet leans forward, her voice sharp. Emily, he's got a point. That wasn't kind. Emily's face goes red, not embarrassment, anger. You're all blowing this out of proportion. It was nothing. Nothing. I stand, folding my napkin. Then I guess it's nothing if I head out. Thanks for dinner, Diane. Richard, great whiskey. Emily's chair scrapes as she stands. You're leaving? Now. Yup. Got an early flight tomorrow. It's a lie, but I'm done with her stage. I nod to the table and walk out, feeling every eye on my back. No yelling, no drama. Just a line drawn, clear as day. In the car, I call Mike. I'm crashing at your place tonight. He doesn't ask questions. Doors open. Beer's cold. When I get there, he's watching football, feet up on the coffee table. She pull some crap again? He asks, tossing me a bottle. Yup. Told her whole family I was a pity date 12 years ago. He whistles. Damn. That's cold. What did you do? Called her out, then walked. Done playing her straight man. Sarah's there, sprawled on the couch. Good for you. My ex tried that once. Made me sound like a charity case at his sister's wedding. I told him in front of everyone he was full of it. Shut him up fast. Mike laughs. Tom's got the right idea. Hit him where it hurts. Their pride. I don't sleep much that night. I'm thinking about Colorado, about the cabin, about what it means to be done. Emily's been running this show too long, rewriting the script to make me the fool. I'm not begging for a rewrite. I'm changing the channel. It's a week later, and I've moved my stuff to the guest room. No announcement, just my clothes, my books, my laptop in a space that's mine. Emily's noticed, but she hasn't said a word. Instead, she's doubled down. More jabs, more rules. Last night, she suggested, I cut back on the gym because it's taking up too much of our time. I laughed. She didn't. Tonight, we're at a work event for her, a gallery opening downtown. She's a marketing exec, and these events are her stage. Fancy dresses, fake laughs, and me as the arm candy. I'm in a suit, sipping a whiskey, surrounded by abstract paintings that look like a toddler's tantrum. We're standing with her boss, Claire, and two colleagues, Nate and Priya, all chatting about some ad campaign. Emily's in her element, all smiles, until she turns to me. Tom's not really into this stuff, she says, her hand on my arm like a leash. He's more of a numbers guy. Spreadsheets, right, babe? Claire laughs politely. Nate smirks, like he's in on the joke. Priya raises an eyebrow, but stays quiet. I don't laugh. Actually, I say, I'm into a lot of things. Like not being talked about like I'm not here. Emily's smile tightens. Oh, don't be dramatic. I'm just saying you're practical. Practical enough to know when I'm being patronized. I set my glass down. Claire, great event. I'm heading out. Emily grabs my arm as I turn. Tom, come on. Stay. I look at her hand, then her. I said I'm leaving. You've got this. Claire clears her throat, stepping in. Tom, you sure? We'd love to have you stick around. Appreciate it, I say, nodding to her. But I'm good. Nate chuckles, low and smug. Trouble in paradise, huh? I turn to him calm. Nah, just clarity. Enjoy the art. I walk out, past the caterers, past the overpriced canvases, and into the cold December air. My phone buzzes before I hit the car. Emily, you're embarrassing me. Again. I don't reply. Instead, I call my lawyer. Not for a divorce, not yet, but for a consultation. I want to know my options, my rights, my leverage. By the time I get home, I've got an appointment for next week. Emily's still at the gallery, probably spinning a story about how I'm stressed from work. Let her. The next morning, I'm up early, packing for Colorado. My duffel's half full, jeans, flannels, a couple of books, when Emily walks into the guest room. Coffee mug in hand, pretending nothing happened. I keep packing, zipping up the bag. You're leaving? She asks, like it's news. Yep, Colorado. Back in a week. She sets her mug down hard. You didn't tell me. Didn't think I needed to. You've got your schedule. I've got mine. Her jaw tightens. This is about last night, isn't it? You're punishing me. I laugh, short and sharp. Punishing you? Emily, I'm living my life. You should try it. She steps closer, her voice low. You're being ridiculous. We're married. You don't just disappear. Watch me. I sling the duffel over my shoulder. Call if it's an emergency. Otherwise, figure it out. She grabs my arm, softer this time. Tom, come on. Let's talk about this. I don't want you to go. I pull away, steady. You don't get to decide that anymore. I'm done asking permission. Her eyes narrow, but she doesn't follow. I'm halfway to the airport when I realize I'm not angry, just free. Colorado's quiet. The cabin's small, just a bed, a wood stove, and a view of the Rockies that makes the world feel bigger than your problems. I spend the week hiking trails, reading thrillers, and ignoring my phone. Emily texts 3 times. Once to ask where I am, once to demand I call her, once to say we need to talk when you're back. I don't reply. No chasing, no second ask. When I get home, she's waiting. Not in the kitchen, not on the couch, in the guest room, sitting on my bed like she owns it. I drop my bag and lean against the doorframe. We need to talk, she says, her voice softer than usual. It's a trap, and I know it. Say what you need to say. She stands, smoothing her skirt. I don't like this, Tom. You're pulling away. It's not fair. Fair. I laugh. You've been rewriting our marriage for years. I'm just catching up. Her eyes flash. So what, you're done? Just like that. I step closer, keeping my voice steady. You remember our first date? I took you to that diner because I wanted to know you. You laughed, stole my fries, told me you loved it. Now you're telling your family it was a pity date. You don't get to rewrite me, Emily. Not anymore. She laughs, but it's shaky. God, you're so dramatic. It was a joke. No, it was a power trip. And I'm done playing. I pull out my phone, open the banking app, and show her the screen. I froze our accounts this morning. You've got your own money. Use it. Her face goes pale. You can't do that. Already did. I'm moving out next week. You'll hear from my lawyer. She stares, mouth open, like she's waiting for me to crack. Tom, wait. I was stupid last week. I'm sorry. I'm smarter now. Please. I shake my head. You're not sorry. You're scared. There's a difference. I grab my bag and walk out, leaving her standing there. No yelling, no tears. Just a door closing. It's been 6 months. I'm in a new condo downtown, overlooking the Connecticut River. It's smaller, quieter mine. Hardwood floors, big windows, a coffee maker that doesn't judge my shirts. I'm still at the firm, still lifting at Iron Pulse, still grabbing beers with Mike and Sarah. Emily's tried calling, texting, even showed up at my office once. I don't answer. No chasing, no second ask. Last week, I'm at a local brew pub with Lisa, grabbing a post-work beer. She's got her usual latte replaced with a stout, and she's grilling me like I'm on trial. So, you're really done with her? She asks, leaning back in her chair. Yup, I say, sipping my IPA. Moved out, accounts split, papers in motion. She whistles. Ballsy. Most guys would have caved when she started crying. I shrug. Crying's just another play. She thought I'd fold. I didn't. Lisa laughs, raising her glass. To not folding. I clink her glass. To respect. Better roommate than love. She grins. You're preaching now. I'm not preaching. I'm living. Emily's probably still spinning her stories, telling her friends I was cold, distant, impossible. Let her. I'm not in that script anymore. I'm writing my own, and it's a damn good one. Last weekend, I took my bike out to the trails. Felt the wind on my face. No one telling me where to be or who to be. That's my life now. Clear, simple mine.